Abhidhamma who are practicing meditation together, who are studying the Dhamma together. So all of my friends say, the good person. I'm one of their friends. I'm not supposed to do this. My friends not do this, just me. Feel shame, right? So the concern about you reflect on your good friend, and also concern about your age. You are not teenager. You are not 12 years, 13 years old. Now I'm 13 years old. Now I'm 16 years old. I'm not supposed to do that. You're shame about you, concerned about your age. I'm old enough. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to say that. I'm not supposed to think that. Concern about your age. And concern about your education. It's people's uneducated people, maybe they do that. They act like that. They say like that. They think like that. I'm learned person. So I'm not supposed to act like this. I'm not supposed to say like this. I'm not supposed to think like this. So you reflect on your education. This is the hearing, right? Because it's just within autonomous. This means think about yourself, your parent, or your teacher, or your property, or your friend, good friend, and your age or your education, so and so. This hearing. And Ottappa, 31, right? Ottappa. Fear of wrong. Fear of wrong. Fear of wrong. This Ottappa is fear at self-reproach. Self-reproach. The blame of others. Or punishment. Or retribution in other life. Retribution in other life. Here, what he think? Fear, right? Fear of wrong. Fear of wrong. So if I do this, if I say like this, and you feel unhappy about that, because self-reproach, you blame yourself. I don't want to blame myself later on. And it's not only me to blame myself. The blame others means someone blame me. You're afraid about that, Someone will blame me. You're concerned about outside, without. Here is the within. This here is arises within. Ottappa arises without. And you think about, maybe if I do something bad, someone punish me. Even I don't get, as a result, this life, next life, retribution in other life. Next life, I will get as a result. You think about that, you fear about that, and then you don't do anything bad. Because Ottappa. right? Hiri and Ottappa. So Hiri, the source of Hiri is within, autonomous. It's the Ottappa without heteronomous. It's different. And the Hiri Ottappa, Hiri Ottappa. Two kinds of these mental factors are regarded as dominant factors. The rule that rule the world, protect the world. In Bali they call Loka, Pala. Loka is the world, Pala is protect or rule. Because we have these two factors, Without these two factors, our world is going crazy. That's why we say that no civilized society can exist without this Hiri and Ottappa. So if you don't feel shame, don't feel fear, what happened? Maybe someone will think that my mom, my sister, and my wife the same. We feel like that. Right? Maybe my husband and my brother, my father the same. But it's the same level. Because the Hiri Ottappa is rule the world. Oh, this is my teacher, this is my parent, this is my grandparent, this is my wife, this is my son, this is my daughter, Who rule that? Hiri and Ottappa. Hiri and Ottappa. Maybe you heard about sometime on newspaper, on the TV, was one man raped his daughter, something like that, Why? Lack of Hiri Ottappa. Right? Lack of Hiri Ottappa. He has the Hiri and Ottappa, will not happen like that. Because this two, this protect the world, Hiri Ottappa. If we call the Dhamma, is protect the world, is Hiri and Ottappa. Now go to Aloba. Aloba, we already familiar with this word, Aloba. Non-greed or non-attachment. Aloba. Loba is attachment. Is non, right? Non-attachment, non-greed. The characteristic of this aloba is the non-adhesion to an object. Non-adhesion. Adhesion is attachment, right? Not adhesion to an object. It's like the drop of water that runs off the lotus leaf without adhering to it. Just put water on the lotus leaf, cannot adhering to the leaf, right? Just go away. Loba, aloba, don't attach with any object. It's non-greed, non-attachment. This aloba is the cause of generosity. It's the cause of generosity. When we do charity generosity, give something to someone, because you non-attachment. If you attach to your property, your money, you cannot do any charity, generosity. That's why alobha is the cause of generosity. Alobha. Later on, we will study in detail alobha, adosa, amoha, three kind of this word. It's very important for us. So we heard about it in many terms. So adosa here, non-hatred or goodwill, benevolent attitude. The characteristic of this adosa is the absence of childishness, aroseness. So metta is the adosa. You heard about metta, right? Metta is this one, adosa. This adosa is the cause of morality. Cause of morality. Just the cause of morality, so think about the 5 precepts. When you have adosa, metta, benevolent attitude, goodwill, we don't commit, killing, stealing. Because you concerned about someone, we don't want to hurt someone's feeling. You don't want to kill them, you don't want to steal their property, you don't want to get involved with their family, you don't want to lie them because of your metta, adosa. That's why adosa is the cause of morality. So the last one you have amoha. Amoha is the wisdom, right? Amoha, wisdom. Moha, the delusion. Amoha is non-delusion, wisdom. Amoha is the cause of meditation. Because you have wisdom, your non-delusion, and then you practice meditation. Now we go to Tatra Macha Tatta. A little difficult to pronounce. Tatra Macha Tatta. Neutrality of mind, or mostly just render as the equanimity. Equanimity. This equanimity sometimes ubekha vedana, it's just called equanimity. The first day you asked me equanimity, right? It's not the feeling vedana we call equanimity all the time. Ubekha vedana. Depend on the connection, Here's the tadra machadada is the equanimity. It's not feeling. It's not feeling. It's the one of the 4 illimitable. We have the Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Ubekha, 4, right? It's one of them. Just one of the 4 illimitable. It's not feeling. It's the equanimity. It's the impartial view of object. Now, impartial view of object is characteristic. It's no attachment, no ocean. 35 is the kaya pasati. Kaya, but kaya is here is not mean material form. This kaya is mean here mental state, mental factors, mental body. That's why here tranquility of mental body, right? Tranquility of mental body. Body here, kaya here is not mean material form. It's called mental state, mental factors.
So it's mental, not physical.
Not physical. Yeah, kaya is not mean physical, it's mental. Mental factors or mental state. Passaddhi is mean tranquility, right? Calmness, quietude, or serenity here, passaddhi. When you sit meditation, this kaya passaddhi, citta passaddhi mostly arise. The characteristic of this kaya passaddhi is the suppression of feverishness of passion. It's no passion, right? That's why it's tranquility. Yeah, citta passaddhi is different. It's kaya and citta. It's tranquility of consciousness or tranquility of mind. Very close, their nature is very close. Kaya passaddhi is tranquility of mental state, mental factor. Citta passaddhi is tranquility of mind or consciousness.
So one is like Chittasika and then...
Yeah, Chittasika, right? Kaya passaddhi is tranquility of Chittasika. Citta passaddhi, tranquility of Citta. But this Citta and Chittasika, mental factor and mind, this consciousness arise together. Kaya lahuta. This lightness of mental body, lightness of mental state, right? Mental body is a mental state. It is like the laying down of a heavy burden. When you practice meditation, you're laying down the heavy burden, you feel very like who makes your mind and body heavy? Sloth and torpor. You are sloth and torpor, you feel drowsiness, sleepy, and then your sleepy is caused the heaviness of mind and mental factors. And you cannot control your mind, it's very heavy. So if you have this if the kaya lahuta, citta lahuta arise, it looks like laying down of the heavy burden. You feel it. Citta lahuta, lightness of consciousness. The difference is that just kaya and citta, mental factor and mind. And kaya mudita. Kaya mudita. Mudita here is mean malleability, right? Malleability of mental body or pliable of mental body. Characteristic of this kaya mudita is suppression of stiffness and resistance. Okay. Muruda, right? It's compared to a skin that is well molded by applying oil. If you put oil or water, apply your body. This is the simile of pliancy of mental states. Sometimes we have your mind, we feel stiffness in our body. When the Muruda arises, no stiffness in our body.
Could that be like narrow-mindedness, not being flexible to new ideas and all?
It's not. It's very subtle. The meaning is very subtle. This no stiffness is mean pliancy of mental state. This is your mind. Your mental state is very so what they call. When you sit meditation, okay, we think about the physically first, right? Sit meditation, and you feel your body feel light. You don't feel you touch with the floor. In your feeling, right? This we call lahuta, the lightness. This the lightness, and this pliable of mental state, and adaptable of this mental state, three arise together. You feel very light. You feel very light, it's very soft in your feeling, your mind. So we can experience by our meditation, just sometimes, not all the time. Not all the time. Sometimes it's very, really it's when it was the wholesome, the wholesome, beautiful consciousness arise, this actually all the time, but sometimes it's not vivid, it's not clear. But sometimes when you sit meditation, it's very clear. We have piti, passaddhi, they come together. Rapture arise, cause the good flesh, and your body you feel light. It's the lahuta, muruda is mean, no stiffness at that moment. Or citta muruda, malleability of consciousness. And kaya kamanyata. Kaya kamanyata. Kaya kamanyata is mean wideness, right? Wideness of mental body, or you can call it adaptability of mental body. Adaptability of mental body.
I have a question.
Okay.
Does chitta go beyond the body, or does it stay within the body always?
Oh no.
Is it up in Goenka, they say it's always within the body?
Yes, citta I cannot arise outside. Should be in our body. Any rupa inside. Yeah.
But how does my chitta contact an object if it can't go outside?
Oh yes, just from here, just the mind power. Really, our minds arise from here. Yeah. Just based on maybe your heart or maybe on your brain, any part of your material property. Based on them, just take object. It's not mind your mind go out. It's not like that. Your mind is here. Just take object far away. Can take object far away. So you used to be in Thailand or in China. Just think about that. Your mind can reach to China too. It's not your mind go to China. Your mind is here. You take object from far away. So our mind is the base on our body all the time. And Chitta Kamanyata is the adaptability of consciousness. The characteristic of this Kaya Kamanyata and Chitta Manyata are suppression of unworkableness of consciousness and its factors. Does this mean these two their characteristic is suppression of unworkableness of consciousness and its factors. This comparable to, like the pure gold. That's pure gold. This pure gold for beneficial work, where this gold very pure, you want to do make something, it's pure gold, you can make it as you like, as you want. This we call adaptability of mental factor and mind. Kaya Pagunyata, proficiency of mental body, and Chitta Pagunyata, proficiency of consciousness. The suppression of sickness of mind and its concomitants, it is the characteristic of Kaya Pagunyata. Kayu Jukata. Ruptures of mental body, Jiddu Jukata, residue of consciousness. The characteristic of these mental factors are strictness. As you have studied, you can guess the omniscience of the Buddha, such as the characteristic of mental factors. If the Buddha was not explained, no one can know it, even the term of those. Now, we go to virati, abstinences. Samavaja, right speech. Samakamanta, right action. Sama ajiva, right livelihood. These three mental factors are called virati. Samavaja here is deal with abstinence from false speech, slandering, harsh speech, and frivolous talk. And Sama Kamanda, stay with abstinence from killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. These Samavaja and Samakamanda are abstinence from evil physical action and evil verbal action, which not regard to livelihood. Sama ajiva here is mean abstinence from both evil physical action and evil verbal action, which regard to livelihood.